Good morning, Noah. Gotta admit, Noah, you are a tiger and not a caracal. And I was expecting to get a caracal to join us on a live post, but fortunately we're having some internet issues. We'll talk a little bit more about that, and we'll still maintain our course for the live post, Mr. Noah, with a tiger backdrop, despite the subject matter being a little bit different, talking about I want to say 2 new rescues, but we've known them for a little over a week now, the male and female caracal. Well, they officially have names. So we'll wait for the TWS crew to come filing in. As you can tell, we are in a different orientation today. We are vertical instead of horizontal. I was also having some technical issues on top of the internet issues. So I appreciate everyone's patience with a different perspective during today's live post. Who knows? Maybe we like it a little bit more, Mr. Noah. Maybe we like it a little bit more. Well, let's look at some comments. Say hi to the folks. Marvel at Mr. Noah's beauty, of course. Deborah J. Sanford. Oh my sweet sponsor boy, Noah. That is correct. The one and only Noah, who is looking right through me, over my shoulder, into the Ukraine Lion Pride's habitat, because the Ukraine Pride are staring at caretaker Andrew, who's getting some construction equipment ready near the building. So it's the Pride looking at Andrew, and Noah looking at the Pride looking at Andrew. Let's see what else was happening here, mister. Good morning, Lisa Kennemore. Good morning, Kim K. Jeannie Curry's here. Hi to you. Hey, Maria Stahl, saying hi to Tiger Noah, too. Thank you for that. Jeremy's here. Dana Taylor's here. Hey, Dana. Patricia A. Hey, Patricia. I think I hear some lion cubs stirring behind me. Hey, Tanya Toner. Lori Ann, good afternoon to you. So who saw the e-news this morning? Who received the TWS e-newsletter? It was one packed full of updates, as we often say that those e-newsletters are for. Oh, are you going to get the tiger cubs? Or the lion cubs? That's the Ukraine Pride across the way, having a little tomfoolery unfolding on top of their platform. That's Taras and one of the sisters. And they've caught Noah's eye here. Why is it harder to zoom when I have it like this, Mr. Noah? And now it's not letting me zoom out. For gosh sakes. It's just going to be one of those days, Oh, please. Uh-oh. Hey. I don't know what's going on, Mr. Noah. Oh, there we go. We got it zoomed out there again, but it won't zoom all the way out. Well, if I didn't already, there we go. If I didn't already say it before, I'll say it again. I appreciate everyone's patience, especially yours, Mr. Noah. It's always a tech something here. But anyways, Lisa Beeman, he's exclaiming, I did. You received the TWS e-newsletter today, where we formally shared the new names of what were male caracal and female caracal. About a week and a half ago, the Wildcat Sanctuary was called to rescue 4 wildcats from Even Keel Exotics, a roadside zoo and menagerie that had a list of USDA violations. Happy to say that they're finally closed down, with us being able to take in 4 of the over 100 animals at that property. 2 of those cats, the male and female caracal, well, they didn't have names. And we learned that the male and female caracal, they were a breeding pair. They were purchased to breed and create more caracal kittens so they could profit off of photo opportunities and kitten petting opportunities, excuse me. So these 2 caracals didn't have a name. And you guys know us here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. When you come in to start a Wild at Heart life, a rescued life, it's one with compassion, and it's one with an identity. And happy to say that male caracal is officially Mojave, and that female caracal is officially Amira. So they have names, And boy, oh boy, that we're happy that they have a unique identity. And we want that. We talk about individualized care. We talk about the, looking at the tree and not the forest, and having a name, very simply, is a part of that. So hooray, hooray. Thank you, of course, to the sponsors of Amira, and Mojave. Amira, A-M-I-R-A, and Mojave, like the Mojave Desert in California. Amira is princess in Arabic, and then Mojave for the Mojave Desert, with caracals being a desert species, actually a desert lynx. If you were to put a fur coat like Canada Lynx Ramsey's on either Amira or Mr. Mojave, he would sure look a lot like a Canada Lynx or a Eurasian Lynx. Those big haunches, tall back legs, large ear tufts. It's really cool to see that connection between those two. Isn't that right, Mr. Noah? And admittedly, I had teamed up with Elise, who was doing some feeding of the Michigan cats up in our quarantine area. We know that they're about halfway through their quarantine period. And the darn internet was giving me some guff, Noah. The internet, truth to tell, we have our electrical company here on site doing some work. So getting a little herked and jerked, I think, today with that. So nonetheless, glad that we can get a live post going with Tiger and Noah, and glad that we can still celebrate a new and official identity for Amira and Mojave. Hi, Faith Warner. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. Let's see who else is here in the comments, Mr. Noah. Beautiful names. Thank you, Marilyn. I agree with that. Love their names, says Bree MacArthur. Good morning, Kelly Anderson. Love the unique names for the beautiful new cats. I do too. Big yawn from Tiger Noah here. Yeah, mister. And you were making some big stinky faces earlier when I was out taking photos, Yeah. The phone's been acting kind of funky on me, so as you can tell, we're in the vertical orientation. I hope that's all right for everyone. But it's also not letting me, there we go, it's letting me zoom out a little bit there, Mr. Big Noah. But I'm kind of beholden to the tech today, and that's no fun. But obviously, too, our e-newsletter, it was a pretty, far-reaching, from an information standpoint, very information-laden e-newsletter that we're going to be sharing some of those other updates on social media. I'll briefly talk about them. Fargo's update, F1 Bengal Fargo was included in that e-newsletter. He officially has been confirmed merged with a bungalow of some of our fellow rescued hybrids. That would be that bungalow. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head. All of them have numbers. The caretakers know them like the back of their hand. But the bungalow mates that Fargo is officially calling his companions would be Dream. Dream is a Bengal cat. You have Mr. Bonsai, who's an F1 Bengal, just like Mr. Fargo, as well as Kisa, who's an F1 Bengal, and then you can't forget Mr. Felix. So Mr. Fargo has got some new pals up in Hybrid Haven. Certainly everybody's getting along. Maybe there aren't any cuddle puddles just yet. Keep in mind their merger was officially confirmed last Friday, so we have high hopes that that group of kiddos is going to become even greater friends, and we can continue to document that bond as it kind of blossoms, Mr. Noah. Yeah. What do you say? I'm used to being chopped liver when it comes to the cat's looking right through me, Mr. Noah, but you haven't even given us a glance, He's too busy looking at the Ukraine lion pride here. Yeah, I'll go hang out. We'll go see what they're up to. If they're being so goofy, we'll just have to see for ourselves. Hey everyone, welcome. If you're just joining us, it is a Thursday at the Wildcat Sanctuary. I think I'm going to bushwhack a little bit. We are celebrating the official naming of the two new caracals who joined our rescue family just the other week. Amira and Mojave. Amira means princess in Arabic. Mojave for the Mojave Desert, quite fitting names, and I think they're kind of catchy too, Miss Prada. She says, I know a thing or two about catchy names. Yeah, you got Mr. Noah all up in a tizzy over there. He's really curious about what these crazy lions are doing. And I gotta admit, you keep him busy. You keep him busy. We call that Lion TV for Mr. Noah. It's just another form of enrichment. That's one of the cool things that we get to talk about, Prada, is, I think that there's, enrichment that's very much purposeful. And, there's enrichment that kind of, becomes apparent once we realize it. And it's a lot of the cats being able to check out their neighbors. A cat like Noah, he gets to just wonder and speculate what young lion cubs like the Ukraine Pride could be up to. Keeping his mind active and thinking and curious about just what in the world a pride like this would be up to, Well, they're horsing around. They're napping. Right now is the horsing around hour. I think it's pre-lunchtime. It's really a marvelous day, too. Kind of overcast and cooler. What do you think, Pretty Prada? Yeah. Also an exciting day here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. We welcomed some new interns today. I welcomed Brianna, who's joining us as a media intern from Florida, as well as a host of animal care interns. So excited to get to know some of those names and faces who are going to be pouring it out for the cats here at TWS. 6 months that they are devoting their expertise here to the rescues of the Wildcat Sanctuary. So today is the first of a half-year journey caring for the 100 plus rescues here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Who do I have here? So this is Stefania, who's sitting up front. Pretty Prada, trying to tool around with the retired toy in the background. Taras. I don't know where Mr. Taras is. Doing something up to no good somewhere. Hey, Naomi Gerhard. Thanks for joining us today. Looks like Marcy Sanborn's getting excited for our VIP event. I'm quite excited too, Marcy. And that's an exciting time of year where we get to invite top donors to the Wildcat Sanctuary for kind of a whole exciting thing. You may have heard us call it in years past Jungle Boogie. It's kind of evolved into what we're calling the VIP event. Look at Taras. Leave it to the cats to interrupt Judson's train of thought. Taras was just hoisting a log that was about the size of him. And Prada going to say, hey, let me help you with that by chasing you. Leave it to the cats to break my train of thought, Taras. But nonetheless, I'm looking forward to that event. Marcy, I know that maybe someone even watching placed the winning bid on one of the tickets to the VIP event that was available in the August auction we had. Nonetheless, looking forward to that. It's a great non-invasive way for people who do so much to support the rescues to see them. And we're excited for it. Hey, Goofy. We have a lion song starting in the background. Of course, my phone stopped zooming, There we go. Well, that was your chance, Taras. That was Leo singing. I heard Gino kick up for a little bit. That was your chance, cutie pie. Hopefully we hear some lion songs out of these four soon enough. Don't worry, team. I won't think any less of you if you're not as vocal as our current rescue pride of lions, but we do love to see our residents, embracing their wild nature and being able to sing lion songs just like their wild counterparts would be doing. Hey, Paul Stringer. Yeah, that's next door neighbor Gino. He's getting to singing. And here goes Sophie joining in with Gino. What do we think? That's a lion carol. That's what we call it here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. They're singing. Typical for lions to sing like that in the wild when they're establishing their territory. Maybe when they're entering another lion's territory. At the Wildcat Sanctuary, you often find the lion songs kind of just being sung periodically throughout the day. Sometimes if, I love these lions, but they are lazy. They spend about, a good majority of the day napping or resting here, and just like their wild counterparts would do as well. So oftentimes when they're moving from one spot to the other, one napping spot to the other, I see you over here, Prada. Don't you think I'm not paying attention? That often triggers a lion carol, typically when caretakers feed the lions and wrap up after feeding. It's kind of cute. The lions will sing a lion song, and I always kind of imagine it as their way of singing thanks to their caretaking chefs for bringing them yet another delicious meal. But everyone, it's 12:27. I mentioned that we have our electrical company on site tooling around with a handful of things. And the word on the TWS streets is that we're going to be losing power at 12:30 temporarily. So I just want to make sure that I'm making everyone aware that if the shoe drops and we lose service, that I'm happy we get together for a live post, albeit maybe not with Amira and Mojave, who I wanted to see, but still got to ring it in with some of our rescued residents and celebrate two of those new rescued residents officially having an identity here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Amira and Mojave, and I think they're excellent names. Whoa, look, we get a good shot of the mane here. Holy buckets. Somebody get Tarasa comb. Looking a little alfalfa-y here. Looking a little alfalfa-y, if I may say so myself, Taras. That's a lion bedhead. Mentioned that the e-newsletter kind of encompassed a handful of TWS updates, including Fargo's merge. So we'll be sharing that on social media accordingly. Today is Thursday. Typically, Tammy would have her Wildcat wrap-ups. Tammy has a much-deserved day of PTO, so there will not be a Wildcat wrap-up this afternoon at 1 p.m., but I appreciate everyone's patience and understanding that, hey, glad Tammy's getting a day off and relaxing. We'll get the wrap-up next week, next Thursday at 1 p.m. Woo! Ooh, hot dog. I hear ya and I see ya, Miss Prada. All right, everyone. I think I would prefer not to get cut off, so I can give everyone a proper goodbye. Direct you to keep an eye on our social media pages today as we give you a thorough update on Mr. Fargo and his new pals. And of course, thank you for playing a major role in all of our rescues' lives here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Not just the new ones who we met last week, Mr. Thane, of course, Sushi, the fishing cat, and now Mojave and Amira, the cats like Prada. Oh, another lion song. We can't sign off just yet. Sorry, Prada. Sneaky face from Taras in the background. Well, I always love it when the lions sing me off. So with that, everyone, thanks for tuning in today. Thanks for making it another wonderful day of living wild at heart for so many. And until next time, see you then. Bye, all.